Hello and good evening, everybody. I am waiting on the child. The child should be here shortly. Lobby's kind of quiet in the spawn area so far, so I'm just sitting tight waiting for the child. I should actually probably go and grab a cup of water while I wait, just so I can hydrate. So, in the meantime, sit tight. I'll be with you. Hi, I'm still here. Still waiting on the child. Apparently, Kaz is really having to drag the child out of here. Because, yeah, been kind of staying in her bedroom a lot. I don't know if I mentioned that in the, like, season primer dealio of what happened between last and this one. But yeah. I like elbow trackers. They're nice. Though I think they fucked up the IK for the arms in one of their updates. Because I'm still getting some strange rotations that I wasn't getting. Which is a shame. Because it was basically perfect whenever I first started using it, well, like a month ago. And something changed. So. Alright. Well, sit tight. We will be started shortly.
You're loading. Give me a minute. I cleared my cache.
Gotcha. That means everybody's gonna be loading.
More or less.
Yeah. Hey. Raise the hair.
What?
Eh. Oh, yeah, that really spread.
Yeah, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She has bags now too, and she has cheruba markings.
Mm. My poor child.
She's so depressed.
Mm.
You can still see some of the normal eye
Mm-hmm.
because like there's something that my dad has in the whites of his eyes
Mm-hmm.
where he'll have like discolorization,
Yeah.
and that's like kind of what I wanted.
Mm.
And that's what I asked Callie to do, which she was a little confused about, but we talked about it and she did
Yeah.
a good job.
Yeah, did great job. I also see the green is spreading.
Yeah, her hair is gonna probably turn a lot more green.
Yeah.
Aw.
My poor child.
Since I replaced my motherboard, I don't lag as much.
That's good.
Num num.
Probably a better chipset on the motherboard. Basically allows things to run a
Yeah,
little bit
probably.
faster.
Alright.
You're good?
I wish I could look through walls to see like how much everyone was loaded.
Yeah,
But
they
alas,
fixed
I
that.
don't have that ability.
Used to be you
Yeah.
could look through the walls, but they fixed that.
Yeah. There's other things that they should fix more, but
Mm.
that's just me.
Yeah. All right.
Are you excited for Sad Child?
Not really excited,
Oh,
but
okay.
Kaz has essentially dragged the child out of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably not gonna leave your side too much. She's probably not gonna run around.
Yeah.
So yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, let me get repositioned and get something else within arm's reach in case I want it. There we go. No. Nicotine and caffeine are what fuels this machine. Drugs. I'm grabbing Kaz's inhaler.
Inhaler.
He still uses it. Oh, you want to go in? Evening.
Welcome on in.
Okay. Oh, and if the stream suddenly ends for any reason, it's because I lost power.
What all just band together get rid of like more daunting threats.
I would say
Yes.
and afterwards,
I wish everyone would. Wish everyone would team up because
hard
it's
in
telling
plant
that
fiber.
either Clark
Use
Rock is
toothpaste.
not.
Watch is still on going after.
I mean, kind of like it. It's not necessarily the same
Gotcha.
toothpaste as
Well, let's
others.
play this, hopefully after once all this stuff's over.
Is there a brand name you prefer? Or
Nice being outside, isn't it?
No.
Really? Does it feel nice having Savin on your face?
No. No.
You know you can't live in your rooms the entire
I
time,
wanna
right?
go home. I wanna go home.
It's not good for you to be inside your room all the time. And like I told you, I've already spoken to Mr. Silver. He's agreed to help us go back. So if we can find Peanut, yeah? I just want to give it a few more days to let things die down a little bit. I don't know how time really works between here and there, but I want to give it some time so everything cools down. Then we'll go back and we will try to find him. It's not fun losing a friend. Which is why we're gonna get him. Alright. In the meantime, there are certain expectations. And one of them is getting outside and getting some sun every now and then.
Oh.
I know, it's not fun. Especially since most of the time we've been outdoors the past couple weeks has been paperwork.
Oh.
But hey, after this we can go and get food, yeah? Anywhere you'd like.
Okay.
Alright. Do you want to go say hi to Mr. Ryash? No. Well, I would. So, do you want to come visit me or do you want to run around a little bit? Alright.
One's older, I guess. Eldritch stuff. Eldritch stuff, like
Or that.
dark old ones and deep old ones and bullshit
How do
like
you think
that.
Cupcake feels? Only two.
Feel
at
free to
his
look it over
disposal with teeth?
later as well. Just
Nope, nope.
can't
nope,
really
get
lie
that.
on a official
You
contract
people
like that.
have big weapons at disposal. Cupcake just has to sit there and take it.
yeah.
But don't worry, I'm still pretty
Cupcake's
weak.
chuffed with
I'm
cocaine
only,
Sure.
I think at this point, 70% stronger than what I used to be.
Shouldn't be much
Really
issue,
strong
might not
at
even
this
notice,
point.
but I just can't lie on of my own word.
I did it.
I will deal with it
The
later.
mines are
Oh
on fire.
shit! Oh well, there you go. That's me, Jama.
Yeah.
Now, while you've got that kept, I'm gonna hit you on the head. This is gonna hurt a lot less than you think it
Well, is
will.
that like
Trust
a
me.
tree person or...
Okay.
I don't know.
Cupcake will go find out.
Yeah. I feel fine.
It's a good first
There you
attempt,
go.
for sure.
Surely. Now, in order to dispel it,
By the way, please don't let that go
as it is
anywhere.
still in your mind,
Information I
because
just
the
had.
spell has now sort of solidified itself
I
in
still
reality,
need to tell
that
Mr.
thought
Ham.
is still in your head. You have to basically focus on another
Sometimes we have to be
entirely
patient.
different thought, or the thought of it dispersing.
Thank you.
Looks
But
like
I
he's
still need to
teaching
tell
Tex
Mr.
something.
So you get rid of it.
I'd rather not him find out through different sources.
Do I stomp again?
Right.
I'm not a gossiping.
Nope, you just have to imagine basically the magic,
Stop
the
feeding
magic.
into it
like-
as well.
One thing that
Yes, you have to
Right,
stop feeding into it. You have to imagine your body relaxing and it leaving. Then it's just the form of your body without any sort of magic upon it.
a snitch or an elder god
No
in
movement or
disguise.
anything.
There's a lot of similarities between the arcane and water, so
One of
I
those
guess you
things
could have
is-
it flow
One
off.
of those things is,
Mhm.
you know,
Exactly.
man's
It's a
got
good
very
example.
fancy sounding voice. Hello, big one.
Actually, why ice magic seems to be so popular. It's a similar concept.
Cupcake wasn't. Wow, you are tall.
Jesus.
So I did notice I reached up to scratch myself and it was like pressure on pressure. So I can't actually get this itch until I get this off. So I want to get it off.
I apologize. I didn't like
Cupcake, I can see that.
Foley.
Big fella, isn't he?
I mean, at the Lotus, I can't even float, so. At places like this is where I could assert dominance over people.
There you go. And your eyes are still on fire. Okay.
I can kind of do that, but
I mean,
Either
it's
I
worse
need-
if I have
I
the
need-
chainsaw.
I need enough lift.
Yeah, that's still
or
fire.
Dunk,
Uh,
dunk,
Fish.
dunk
Mhm.
my
How did
head
you-
in water.
How did you get rid of
I-
it before?
It
I
takes a
fell
minute to
asleep,
warm up. It takes a
remember?
minute to warm up.
And it just was gone?
This again, alright, everyone watch out.
Perhaps,
Yeah, it doesn't work
I
if
guess we
step
can
on
try
it.
dunking your head in water. Oh yeah, I guess.
What are you doing?
um,
I'm creating lift.
Yes.
He has achieved
Please stop
lift.
creating lift. Why does everybody keep calling me that?
I don't.
I don't do iron. No, I'm not John Lennon.
Yeah. Because of sigils I have on me, but
I suppose let's follow him and see what happens, yeah?
mostly magic, but
God.
Delta,
He can
Delta,
literally
please
use two long
enlighten me,
bones
because I've tried to
like a
do as much.
helicopter.
I might just want
I can do that too.
trip practice with the targets, and I don't want to turn anyone into Swiss cheese anytime soon. So
yeah. I didn't see you do that.
I got no idea.
Hey, yo, fire is
coming up soon. Clear the range.
Alright, understood.
thank you.
I mean, we'll probably hurt
It's like I
Cupcake
got
no matter,
electrocuted.
so.
Unless you're a
It's like,
masochist,
no, I
but
got,
I still won't shoot
it's
you.
like I got electrocuted.
Perhaps something I have might help.
Oh, I wouldn't want to try that as as one of the first options. That might be a very extreme one.
Right. And if it's actually
well,
going...
the spell magic didn't
It's-
work
it's like-
before.
It's like, you know, the, I don't know, it's like, you know, you're rubbing your feet on carpet and touch someone, it's like, zzz, it was like that in the water, but, you know, a little more.
Huh. Okay.
Like that.
Well, the spell magic ain't gonna work because we tried it before, but spell? Yeah, no. I guess go sleep? Perhaps?
Don't ebb and flow have that spell that just knocks you out for a little bit.
Oh, right! Catnap! Hold up, wait. I think I have a scroll of that somewhere around here. No. That's fireball. That's another fireball. Nope. 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 That's catnap.
Well, not right here. Wait, not right here.
Fine, we'll take it inside.
Once you're done, come find me, please. I have a few questions.
Will do.
Oh, okay, sorry.
He'll be asleep in a couple minutes and then...
Hi. You really don't like being out here right now, do you?
Because you told me to be here.
Like I said, it's important for you to be out to get some sunlight. Fresh air. Might do you some good. I know what it's like being cooped up in a room all day. For many days on end.
It's not that bad.
I'm sure it helps that you have your game system sing and I pull up videos for you. But still.
Not that bad.
But, like I said, I have some expectations that I want to have you kind of follow. Because, well, I don't want you to end up stuck in a rut. Things might not be great right now, but they will get better. We will get Peanut. What?
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, and
Normally, this many people.
normally, yes. Earlier this week was kind of quiet, which was a little unusual. But, now it's a lot busier than it was. Earlier this week would have been a good day for you to come out. Not as much loud noises. Not as... Nobody was using the firing range then, so... Almost no loud noises. It was kind of boring, though. Because there weren't a lot of people here, not a lot to talk to.
I don't see a lot of people I know. Don't see Polly and the hamburger guy.
Yeah. They weren't here earlier this week either. I don't know, where they're at. I have a feeling that, Mr. Hamsky is, dealing with finding a new place for the meat rack, while all the zombies are in, Zafira. Yeah. And, I'm sure Poy's helping with him. I mean, there ought to be a few people who you at least have seen before here, yeah? Like, I forget the jester's name.
I've seen him a few times.
And, the gentleman over there with the hammer, Mr. Dan?
I don't know if I remember them.
He's one of our
Maybe.
medics. He
Oh,
he's helped take care of me a few times whenever we've been out on missions.
is he nice?
Yeah, he is. I think he's also a werewolf. Like, he can turn into a giant wolf.
Oh,
I've only seen it like once or twice, but yeah.
is he a furry?
No. I don't think that makes him a furry.
I saw those on something called Tumblr.
Well, I don't think that automatically makes him fun. And
Furries are the things that are animals, I think.
from my understanding, animal people or animal kin or could be referred to as that, but I don't know if that's a derogatory term for them or not.
What does derogatory mean?
It basically means that you're insulting them.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. I don't mean to insult them.
I mean, we're just kind of talking about it. It's nothing, not really directed at anybody. It's more, educational in this regards. But it is fun as those things that you don't go up to someone who is a beastkin of some kind and ask if they're a furry. That would be inappropriate.
But they are furry, just fluffy.
Yes.
They got fuzz.
Mm.
Fur. So they're furry.
Yeah. But I think it would be better to ask them their name and refer to them as that, yeah?
And I'm not good with names, so I just make names for people.
Like the purple lady.
No, like the Mexican.
Are you talking about Mr. Ayash?
Yeah.
He's an elf.
And that's his name. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
Busy as usual, I see.
Yes, I will talk with you in a second. There's kind of an issue going on outside. We've had one of our drones and spirits gone dark. Good morrow, Blaze. Did you get the communications as well regarding the spirits and the drone?
I got the end of it. What's the deal?
A group of drones and spirits were out investigating something. A couple of them gone dark, so was thinking it might be something potentially dangerous.
Alright. So you're just getting people to just send out there then?
Pretty much. If you'd like, you can join them.
I would give that. What kind of people do you have yet?
We got Tech, Small Goblin Fellow. We have Dan along with them as the medic and ranged as a werewolf. A friend of him who's also another ranged fellow. I'm trying to grab probably ideally 2 more.
I'm down to go. Sounds like you need a front line.
Perfect. Meet up with them in the main hall. I'll be grabbing one more. Let me see.
There's Galdir, there's that small cat thing, there's this...
The
Spear, what
spirit.
did they say the main name?
I forgot.
There's Red, but I
Let
don't know
me.
if the
No,
raid-
Sal just came back from a quest. I'm not doing that.
You know what, let's try the trash guy.
I just hope that's not because of some of the zombies. I'm really hoping it's not because of that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was zombies.
I mean, we are on an island after all. I'm hoping that they didn't learn how to swim. Seems like it's quieted down a little bit ever since that came up, so.
Probably fighting.
Yeah. Let's just hope that they come back safe, yeah?
The zombies are dead. Just put holy water on them. And then they'll die again.
Yeah, from what I've been hearing, I don't know if that would exactly, work for these. But...
Why?
Because while they're being referred to as zombies, I think there's something that corrupted them. I don't know if they're truly undead. I might be wrong on that, but... Holy balls!
Maybe. I've never seen a zombie. I didn't know that. They were real.
Yeah. I wish these ones weren't. Say,
I didn't know they were real.
yeah. What else is something you don't think is real?
Cupcake just sat in front of water. He's not in it.
No.
I don't know what happened to me in a water spot.
What about unicorns? Do you think they're real?
Can't find out.
That's just a deformation. So it can happen.
Yes, while it could happen, it's rare for normal horses, but unicorns are real. Like, with the magic and everything.
Oh. Do caring parents exist?
Yes, they exist. You know this. Your mother cares very much about you. And you know I do too. Even though I'm not your parent officially yet. Still a lot more paperwork to do.
Yes, Cupcake. Sorry for yawning.
Maybe.
Heard there was a mission recently. go get
Yes,
a little intern.
literally
I
just.
don't know.
Really? That they just wait, like they're just going to it right
They
now,
just
or
got sent.
they're
Yes.
just Oh no,
Apparently
a
something
different one.
called drone got knocked down.
Yeah, I heard about that. You know, Blaze is going and Ryash. Yeah, and I'm sure.
We will,
I haven't dealt with Lost yet, though. You know.
Sorry.
I've seen.
Kind of,
Military, and I've
lost my train of thought there for a moment.
I don't know what to expect, you know?
Oh,
Like, what if a
Cookie's
mission
gonna go
does
see
go
if there's
haywire?
zombie in.
Oh, yeah.
If you like. Whenever we go back to get Peanut, would you like me to see if we can get your, go see your mom?
Maybe it would be nice.
I am worried that this might spread again whenever you're there. It doesn't seem to.
I don't know why it's spreading.
Well, it's not spreading while you're here. I was a little worried that it would.
Maybe I'm dying.
No, I don't think that you're dying.
Why?
Because you're still breathing, you're healthy. Granted, you haven't
Maybe
exactly.
I'm gonna become a zombie.
I doubt that. If
You
anything.
never know. Maybe I'm gonna be a zombie.
Well, let's hope not. I don't exactly want to have you turn into one.
Zombie.
No. Honestly, I think it's more likely that you might turn into something like your mom.
Zombie.
Is that what you think Sharuba men are? Zombies?
I don't think they're dead, but they're gray, and things turn gray when they die, so maybe.
Well, I think that.
Maybe it's just because they lost all of their blood.
Is that how that works?
If you lose your blood, you begin to turn gray from oxidation. I think.
So
At least that's what my uncle said, because my uncle's a butcher. He used to give us really yummy food, like lamb and really good beef. There's a kind of beef that he would get that was really expensive, so he wouldn't get a lot of it, and it had a lot of fat in it, and it was really expensive. It was like 300. A lot of money.
We have some stuff like that here too.
Oh.
You want to
Like
go
what?
somewhere that serves it?
Okie dokie.
Yeah. We'll have a good meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food is yummy.
That it is.
My uncle, he would sometimes take me to this shop. And one time it was a little chicken, a little baby chicken, and he let me play with it. And it was a baby chicken. Apparently, it got sent by mistake, so he returned it. But I got to play with it before he gave it back.
Well, that was very nice of him.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, this rain! You guys can't hear it, but VR chat can.
Chain.
Yeah, you've been playing Visit a lot.
Oh. My toy.
Let me see. Keep. I'm going to let it go, okay? Pull your arm back. Pull your arm back. Keep pulling. I'm not holding it. You have free reign of your arm.
What are you doing? How you do that?
Sorry about that.
It's quite alright.
Hello.
Hey, kiddo. You look a little worse for wear.
This is normal for them at the moment.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, what did you want to speak about?
Peels the skin back, pulls. This is a crystal.
Yeah. What are you using it for right now?
Right now, I'm kind of using it on this.
Keep the energy down.
More like get used to the feeling. Try to adapt to it.
Trying to adapt to anti-magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because...
My chain, Mr. Mexican.
They are very
Hey,
nice
Rayesh.
chains. Very cool. Hey,
Sorry,
what's
I
up?
don't mean to interrupt.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm getting messages from Wayne that they're having problems getting their Uber invites. I don't know
Give
where...
me 1 second. I'll clarify that.
Alright.
All right, I've got that through comms. They're getting it sorted right now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother.
You're good.
Not to... I wouldn't say really adapting to anti-magic. It's more adapting to its effects on the arm and leg.
Right.
Basically, whenever I first got a hold of it, it kind of took over the arm because of the previous influence on it. But otherwise, it was weakening the arm for one, which, I mean, that's not changing. It's still weakening the arm, but it was making it harder to move and function. Basically, I would try to make the arm move, and it would be a delay. Basically, it was acting kind of like an interference, as best as I could tell. But that's not exactly what I wanted to ask about. I recently came into possession of some mana steel ingots on one of the missions.
Alright.
I was told that they help channel mana more efficiently. Is that correct?
Yes, similar to what Kane has done with some of the materials he uses. It's basically about the same thing. So yes, the normal metal technically can, but it's fairly inefficient. It's meant to be its own solid thing. There's no mana channel in the metal. That's it. Mana steel, on the other hand, and
So
any
it's
sort of
like
mana mineral.
conducting magic, like
Yes, it's
electricity.
exactly. Mana steel is very good at conducting electricity like normal metals, and especially mana. So.
Right. I could see from affairs that might be a benefit and a detriment if I had it fitted for my arm, but it's a question I was kind of thinking of is if the crystal was I guess you could say wrapped, encapsulated in that, would that increase the strength of it, or because it's some steel itself has mana conduits that can feed it in.
Well, let me think. So certain pieces of mana steel that are much rarer than others do naturally produce some sort of mana. I'm unsure if the ones you have still do that, and if they do, it's probably how you say background radiation at most. However,
One of
is this
the
the
ingots.
ingots?
One of them, yeah.
I will say, if you do encapsulate it, it's going to be a lot better to spread it around the crystal. Sort of like if you try to inject it directly into the crystal, you're focusing it on one point in the crystal, and then it disperses. If you cover it in sort of a small marble ball, then the mana disperses all around the mana steel, and then is sucked up by the crystal, and energy is a little more efficient in that transfer, I suppose. So if you'd like, what you could do is that you could get some sort of mana battery, or and encapsulate that in some sort of mana steel, and then anytime you wanted to get rid of mana with it, I suppose, then its anti-magic properties would be a lot more strong, and well, the area would expand, and anti-magic would consume that until the mana that it is using as power is gone.
Right. What about it pulling ambiently? Would the mana steel help with that at all, or?
Minuscule at best.
I see. Because I've been trying to figure out how to use this others in trying to,
well,
overcomes the challenge it presents.
Yeah. Well, I could give you some kind of evil ideas. I don't really support the use of anti-magic, of course, considering all of this. However, I do know how you could possibly use it. If you'd like, there are devices, magical devices, that can suck up mana, right? Usually these are used for extracting mana from some sort of plant, some sort of other crystal, etc., etc. If you're nefarious enough, you could develop one, or have an artificer develop you one, that is like a syringe. So it gets their blood, or gets into their bloodstream, basically pricks a hole in them, allowing it to basically suck up mana from somebody, from their powering the anti-magic and getting rid of somebody's pool. Which sounds a bit complicated, but still, I'm trying to think of something you could use it for. Other than that, connecting it to a potential mana battery at will, and then throwing it into an... Exactly. Connected to some sort of mana battery or mana capsule, mana crystal, either way. Something that can hold a large amount of mana. Once you have a little adapter, you can connect those two together. It'll start siphoning from that mana thing holding the mana, and the anti-magic area will grow. You could probably use it as some sort of anti-magic field grenade that could last a few minutes.
Yeah,
Could probably disrupt
possibly.
whatever the hell's going on in a room.
Possibly, yeah.
Oddly specific, but oddly useful.
Yeah, it's just a matter of I wouldn't want to actually throw it. The crystals previously seemed to be kind of fragile. So I've been babying this one quite a bit.
Fair enough, fair enough. There are many ways you could go about it, but that's sort of the main thing I've got. Just something that will give it a temporary amount of power to act, like it was before.
So going for some mana battery ideas then. How would Fun recharge that mana battery if you don't have mana of your own?
A couple different ways. If you're using simply mana crystals, then mana crystals can usually be recharged by, and unironically, this is a little bit strange, not the most efficient way, of course, you could dump it in a vat of a mana potion, in basically a small pool of it, and it'll suck up what it can get. So if you put a mana crystal in a pot with a mana potion, it'll recharge, it'll take a little bit, but it'll basically suck up all the mana from that liquid until it's practically cough medicine.
Right.
At that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most cough medicines don't taste
How
great.
can you do that? Why would you make magic into shit?
Well,
Language.
the problem is mana itself doesn't usually taste very good. So potion makers try to mask the flavor with something else that is a lot less repugnant. Sometimes they will take as much effort. Some may do that. Sometimes they may try to make it taste sweeter or something like that.
Thing I like.
Others still would like to keep it as something that is a useful thing, not really a thing to be enjoyed recreationally, so they'll keep it as sort of a medicinal flavor so people don't, drink it all willy-nilly and suddenly they're sick.
Yeah. Didn't feel so great after I tried drinking a mana potion once.
No, I don't blame you.
It was
even casters who drink too much will you will feel blue in a way. It's kind of disgusting.
I wanna feel color.
I advise you don't. But yes. Other than that, if you have a friend, perhaps
I want
refill
to
it
be
for you.
orange.
That's nice, dear.
Is there devices that can pull ambiently from the air to kind of, I guess you could say, trickle charge? Like if it's going to be
Yes,
kind of an emergency
that's actually
one-time
something
use.
that is possible.
Every now and
you
then.
could probably get an artificer to do that. Of course, I advise you to do it in mana-rich areas, so areas that are connected to nature, perhaps, old sites with magic runes. Just an area that isn't. I think some cultures call it chi in a way, or the key of a room. You know, because a city is not very it is not very natural to let mana flow. It's very rigid and blocky. But something like this is. Are you fucking cleaning me?
You looked a little dusty.
Dude!
I'm dry cleaning. Isn't that the new
You could have
trend?
at least told me before!
Oh, I'm gonna start cleaning you now.
Alright, I guess. Well, yes, you could probably do something akin to that.
What?
Just do it
I'm
in
sorry,
an area.
I can't hear you.
Go clean something else. God. Again, in some sort of mana-rich area. Or, potentially you could put it around magical items and it'll siphon mana that it produces from there. So if you have mana potions, it'll slowly siphon it from those mana potions if you kept them open. So.
Yeah.
If you'd like, you can get, the blacksmith here can probably get you something made like that. Won't be cheap. But if you can assist in acquiescing materials, that'll certainly help.
would the Man of Steel help for something like that?
Certainly, that's actually, I believe, one of the main components.
I see.
So, if you can do that, you can get it for pretty cheap.
Yeah. Do you happen to know if that is the kind that generates on its own, or is it just the ingots that I handed you?
Well,
Or
I
would
don't
you
really
have
feel
to...
much coming from it.
Mm.
So, although I can channel it. Here, watch this. You watch the Man of Steel get, like, surprisingly bright blue. Okay, let me stop that. Okay.
Yeah.
You're becoming blue.
Abadi abadai.
I am wearing highlight. But, not really, but it'll still help channel it, so.
The blue
There
man
you go.
looks oddly sweaty.
That's because it's oil
That's my
paints.
advice,
Sweaty.
Huh. Why would you put oils on your skin like that? Might be
It's
corrosive or something, right?
it's pigmented
they did it
blue.
so they could be
Oh.
No,
Fair enough.
definitely
That
stains
was
for a
my
long
ideas,
time.
really.
to blue people.
Ooh.
What?
If you paint yourself blue, is that racist to blue people?
I'm not getting into that topic of conversation.
I would say it depends on the context.
Yeah, let's say that. That's a pretty good answer.
So,
Well, that's the advice I can give you.
Blowing dust.
attach
people.
it to a mana battery of some sort, and then basically dump some
And
mana
then as
into
long
it.
as the mana batteries, pretty much, it'll siphon it for a while. Depending on how big the capacity is, or if you put some sort of magical literal siphon, but that's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
You can get some good use out of it. So,
How big can mana batteries be?
well, technically any size, but I'd say try to keep them around hand-sized if you want it to last for a good bit. You're probably gonna have to do some testing with seeing how much mana lasts how long, but yeah. In terms of testing without actually creating mana batteries, try mana crystals if you'd like.
Okay.
Test it out with those, but getting hand-sized ones is a little difficult. Those are
Right.
pretty good. So.
Yeah. Last thing, and then I'll let you go about your business. As I'm sure you got plenty going on, especially this the drones and spirits disappearing.
Yeah.
At some point, would you be willing to teach Patches magic? She does have a little capability for it, at least as far as Mr. Karu has told us, but he suggested a more
Perhaps
generalized
I'd be willing.
teacher.
We'd have to. Sure. I'd have to definitely figure out her affinity first, because usually if you all have some latent magic, you'll want to go for the affinity first. It'll be the easiest to cast from there, and then you can learn. But sure. Perhaps in these coming days, when you're available, Patches, we can help teach you magic, huh?
Hi.
Okay. I gotta get going. I've got to check on everyone.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, and I trust you will use it lightly. All right?
Yeah.
Don't abuse that.
Yeah, as I said, right now I'm just kind of using it to try to overcome some of the challenge of the delayed response.
Good. All right. Let's see.
Bye. Hi.
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 How are you?
Not dead.
That's always a bonus.
Yeah.
You gonna say hi?
Hi. I Patches. Are you okay? I'm okay. Why you Marshuba? What happened? I don't know.
It happened shortly
My
after.
dad hates me. Did you hate her?
No, I don't hate her.
No. My dad did. Did you hit?
No. We went.
Why is he Chuba? What happened?
We went to Hirabayashi.
I know, but
That kind of spread while we were there.
yeah.
It hasn't really spread much since we got back, so. And,
It's okay to be a Shuba. I never said it wasn't. Yeah.
But, at the very least, I will be going back shortly.
Brady, you going again?
At least I am, yes.
You're gonna go for Shuba if you go back.
That was something I was concerned about. But I need to go back and find Peanut.
He won't die. Peanut gone?
Yeah. Kind of got knocked off her head.
Why?
Hey, it's okay. We're going to get it. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Patches.
We're going to get him back. We're going to get him
You're
back.
gonna be okay. He won't die. You're a frog. Frogs never die.
Yeah. There was a lot that happened. He got lost. Hey, it's alright.
Hug. You okay? I know, frog gone.
Evening.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I am okay, and you guys?
I am well enough.
I want my frog.
We will get him. I made you a promise that I would, and I'm gonna keep that.
My frog is gone. I don't know where he is. I want my frog.
We will find Peanut.
I wish you good luck in finding your frog friend. I know they mean a lot to you.
He wasn't my only friend for a long time.
They sound very important.
Are your friend? I didn't know you were in Hirabayashi. You didn't exist yet. I'm older than you. Wait. No, you're not. You're 7. I'm 8. No. Stupid. I don't know how old I am anymore. You're dumb.
But
No,
yeah.
I'm not. I'm not dumb. You call me dumb. I'm smart.
Why my head big?
That's
Because I'm
not
smart.
nice.
My head is bigger than yours.
Yeah, because you're younger.
That makes no sense.
When you grow up, your head gets small.
But you just said your head was big.
Maybe.
You have a big forehead.
No, I don't. I'm
You
mean.
do.
You're so mean to me.
Yeah.
I'm not mean.
How have things been going in Zafira? You regularly attend
I don't live in.
Meat Rack, yeah?
I don't live in Zafira. I'm not there very often. I don't live in Zafira, but not the best with the zombies.
I kind of
Definitely
figured.
not exactly a safe place.
Yeah.
Like that.
I gathered as much. I haven't been out there over a month at this point. Especially since I have this one.
I'm not gonna tell you.
This is why you're stupid and your head is big.
You're bigger. Head bigger.
You just said yours was bigger.
I'm not a scientist.
You don't need to be a scientist.
How do you know? You're not a scientist either.
I'm smarter than you
If I
are.
was a scientist,
Question for you.
I'd be the smartest
Kind of related to everything going on.
scientist. I would discover the
Mm-hmm.
cure.
Do you happen to know anybody that could
Everything would have a
provide
cure.
healing potions? There's a few shops around, but
You should probably
I don't really trust their prices.
smelling bad because you're weak.
I make them.
I see.
That's called deodorant.
How strong
What type
are
of
you able
healing
to make
potions
them?
are you looking for?
It just kind of
Then
depends.
use it, dummy.
I do.
Well,
You
I
do.
can make greater potions, though they take a while. I have 2 in inventory right now at the Engineer Mansion. I can retrieve them tonight. They work like a greater potion. However, you must rest for a
What are you
long
doing?
period of time. So it's not a drink and go back into battle. It's a drink and rest.
Understood.
My potions are not designed to make a person go back into combat. They are designed for maximum healing and then a proper recovery and diet.
Patches.
Touching my hair. Stop touching.
I make you fly.
Patches.
Stop. What?
Callie doesn't like it. She's asked you to stop.
Nobody touched my hair except me.
All right. Gotta be nice to your friends.
My foot hurt.
Friends shouldn't fight with each other, yeah?
I didn't know you were buff.
Hmm?
I didn't know you were buff.
Yeah.
What's buff?
It kind of happened over
This
time.
is Kaz.
I'm buff too, but you can't tell because I wear armor.
Yeah. Well, I normally
Yeah,
wear
you don't wear
sleeves,
anything
so...
else.
Right up.
But
You
yeah.
Sometimes I
don't.
wear pajamas.
You don't wear anything else.
I wear pajamas. What do you mean?
You're fun to talk, little miss. I
Although
wear this
Callie
sweater all
is
the
more
time.
armored than most adults
But
I see
that's
go into
because these
combat
is my
missions.
clothes. I can't let anybody else use them. Duh.
Who else is going to
Because
use
I have
them?
to say-
We've
say
gotten
sorry
you like
if I
half a
don't.
dozen other outfits that
do.
you could wear. I'm
The
too
house.
I'm too big
The
for them.
red.
And the house would not touch your clothes. So they tend to go for the knives.
Yeah, you clothes. It looks stinky. It got stains on it. It got
Patches?
stains. You clearly got stained. It looked gross.
You
don't say this in
Patches.
my clothes. My mom made these.
You said I was dumb. I'm not dumb.
Shut up!
Patches. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, please. Thank you. Hands. We don't want to have outbursts like that, okay? Okay? Hey, look at me. When you feel like you're gonna have an outburst like that, stop. Take a deep breath.
Yo.
Hold it for a few seconds, yeah?
Hello.
Hello.
Then let it out.
How are you?
You got
When she made fun of my clothes. My mom made fun of mine.
Out of the conversation,
Sleep
please.
spells? Or no
Sleep
do you have
spells?
Or do you have any scrolls of the catnap thing that Ebb and Flo made? Any of that?
I do not,
come
but
closer,
I do
come closer.
have something different.
Lean in.
What I use are herbal
It's because
remedies
she
that
doesn't
are
have any fashion
basically
sense.
similar. They're
You
a
see
herbal
what she's wearing?
magical infusion for sleeping. It will basically not force someone to sleep against their will, so it is not to be used as a weapon. But if someone is trying to go to sleep and they can infuse their mana into the potion willingly,
Your outfit's
the
great.
potion will assist them in a natural sleep cycle.
I need
I
like
would like
four
to see you in some of the
girls
other
that
outfits, so.
anyway.
So, but
I know you're-
do you want?
maybe?
Do you
Okay.
want to go to sleep?
Not for a long time.
Well, these potions would put you at anywhere from a couple of hours to a day or more, depending on what you want the dosage to be. It is dosage dependent. So if you want to have a natural sleep
Don't-
cycle, you would put the dosage
You ask permission.
and match it with your mana, and then it would allow you to sleep naturally. It just can't be used as a weapon. Or if
Well,
it's
I
a
don't
competing
wanna-
personality, it can't be
I don't
used
wanna
with a
go to
competing
sleep yet,
personality
like the rest of
internally.
the day, so I'll stick with flaming eyeballs, I guess.
If you would like to go to sleep afterwards, let me know. I can pick up the potions at the Engineer Mansion.
I am Sauron.
Bunger.
No.
Yeah.
I am Sauron.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat it.
There is always the options that I was going to suggest to Mr. Ash earlier.
Oh, what's that?
Peels back the skin on his hand, pulls out a small clear crystal. It's anti-magic.
Now, why did he say it's not a good idea?
Probably because it doesn't know the side effects that it could potentially have. Which is an understandable reason as to why. But,
I'll play it safe for now.
yeah.
My
Can
eyes
I
aren't
ask you,
hurting.
how long do you have to sleep for to remove it?
I just need enough to be well rested, which is why the catnap spell worked, because it made me feel way more rested after literally just like 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, I need a good like
can't
a full
do
night's
the
rest
catnap.
without the catnap. Full night's rest is generally what gets rid of it. But then I have
So
finished
is it
pillows in
is
the
it
morning.
that you have to sleep or you have to be rested? Because a potion that starts off exhaustion could possibly work as well.
I think it made.
I had some. It was a sentient burger, so I ripped off some of the fries on it.
Can I have it too? Can I have more? Oh, okay.
Matches.
Hi.
What did I say about attacking sentient food? We've had this conversation before.
Survival racist.
Yes, Bells, this is an area where
They
survival of
lost.
the fittest doesn't
Survival
apply.
of the fittest.
It's everybody survives here.
Yes, it does. No.
Valviar on these
They
grounds.
won. They lost.
Val-
I ate their leg.
Valviar on these grounds. Unless if you're in the arenas, there is no fighting, no hurting anybody.
Okay.
That's one of the rules.
I won. They lost.
For you in the
My
arena
leg.
when it
I
happened?
eat it. This is my arena.
It is all the way in.
But it is not the guild's arena.
Shut up.
You over here talking about how you killed Burger.
I didn't kill it. I just ripped off
for
his
5
leg.
seconds. You get eaten by bear.
I normally.
Says you look like a bear.
I could kill a bear. I killed a dragon once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I killed
I could
a
beat up a
bumblebee.
Not the same thing. The dragon was like this big, like that big over there.
If we were playing that games, I think that would have been the point where I said insight check.
What?
You remember the game? That I pulled up the video of for you?
The D&D thing?
Yeah, it's the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did kill the bumblebee. I don't know why that's hard to believe.
I killed dragon.
I just ripped off some creature's leg.
Yeah, but if
you
you went
shouldn't have.
outside over there, your leg would.
I was hungry.
Get ripped off
Then you
by
ask
bear.
me for food. You know I carry stuff with me.
But you don't have French fries. What burger?
Why are you staring at me? What did I do?
I think they're staring at us in
I'm just
collective.
paying attention. I'm eavesdropping.
Yeah, that's alright.
My mom says
Why
that
don't you
that's
go
how
morning
you
drop
get shot in
tomorrow?
the face.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna shoot me in the face?
No,
Did
it's
you wanna
based
talk
off
about
of
those
a
potions
story about
before you leave?
a German girl
Yeah,
who would
here.
eavesdrop on a lot of things, and she was listening in to a conversation she shouldn't have, and
Sorry.
she got shot in the face.
Take an eye off that one for a second and say rip the leg off of a burger.
Dad was German. And also my mom told me about it.
Like that too.
Hello.
But yeah.
Okay, well, you watch them, and we'll watch them together while you speak. How's that?
Yeah. You said the potions are take them and rest. I'm look. Are you?
I do have potions that are for combat, but they're not as potent as the ones that are take them and rest. So the ones I use for take them and rest is when, for example, you are isolated or alienated from a group on a mission and you need to be able to recover, then you can take and wait for rescue. Most of my potions are designed for aftercare, search, and rescue. I do have ones that are for combat. Can you provide further context on what's
Yes.
going on? Or?
Yes. Enough, you two. You're making a ruckus.
Maybe you should go ask them questions.
Alright,
That's one of the
direct
reasons
me
why I
towards
don't have
them. I don't know.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay.
The after combat ones are still. I think you just got a text.
I did. It's in my pocket.
Yeah. The after combat funds would be good as a. Yeah, it'd still be good. Are you able to make the ones that are to be used during combat strong? Like that? Or
I keep
to
an
actually
inventory
stronger?
at the Engineer Mansion. I keep a large inventory at the Engineer Mansion. That's where I keep my garden. So, if you want, you can accompany me when the social ends and pork chop sandwiches begins. You can follow me over to the Engineer Mansion, and
What is this?
I can give you some of the potions. You can take a look at what else I have.
Yes.
Who would they be used on? I might be able to make them more proficient to the user.
More so in general. I'm keeping them as a emergency supply. I ran out on a couple of missions ago and haven't had any since, so...
Now, Normally
kinda
when I
need to
make these,
restock.
I keep them. Yeah, normally when I make these, I keep them in inventory for like the Sylvan Vale, the Engineers. I've given potions to people at the Misty Shore, like Ebb and Flow in them. So I've used them all throughout the metaverse. I can give you the levels that they are if you want to come and pick them up at the Familia and see what else I have.
Yeah.
So they are general potions. If it's for someone who is specific, like for example, for yourself, I can make a more targeted potion if you end up needing it. But with the generic kind, I can dip into my inventory.
Yeah, and these would mostly be generic kinds. Typically, the stronger the better. I know they have costs associated with some rare ingredients and things of that nature, but I would be willing to compensate.
Yeah, I don't know what the pricing would be because usually I make them for like places I'm already a part of.
Right.
So it's kind of like part of like the job description or the obligation. So I do not have a baseline what it is for. So if you tell me what the expensive potions are like, I am comfortable going lower. I'll trust you.
Yeah. There was a gentleman here a couple months ago that was selling stuff. He had supreme healing potions on him, only a couple. I bought one of them. I think that was running around like 4,500 credits. Graters for running around 3,000.
That's
these for
doesn't make here.
These for combat use, almost instant recovery kind.
Oh yeah. Well, those are slowly kind of being like with people for whether they're like allowed.
Right.
To be like boom. Those are kind of, from what I've heard, they're kind of like away from.
I see.
Drink blink better.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
They weren't that kind of instant, but they were rapid. The
Like
ones
5
that
to 15 minutes?
More like it took a good minute or two before my leg actually mended itself. I kind of fell off a cliff, had to drink the Supreme. Because
the ones
broke
that
the
I
leg.
make that get FDA approved, if you will, usually take effect within. They start within 2 to 5 minutes, and they will be completed in 10 to 15, depending on what they are. The only thing is that depending on the severity, sometimes standard first aid must be done first, like removing the bullets.
Yeah.
Let me. My associates over here might have a better idea for pricing. They're in the guilds with me.
I don't know why I do this.
7.
What's up, Raya?
Have you tried turning it off and back on?
Guys, do you know?
Yes, I was doing this last time.
Gotcha. Then again, I guess
I
you
think
don't
it, like,
you don't
something
have
in the air.
cybernetics, so that wouldn't exactly work.
Yeah, I turned my foot off by slamming it into the wall.
Credits are gold.
Yeah,
would-
you take off your foot by cutting it.
I turned it off by hitting it against the wall.
You should wear different shoes. It might be because
Would you like me to
your
ask
shoe
some
doesn't
people?
like the floor.
Yeah, I'd like to get rid of the run and go.
Hi.
That person's been sitting
Hello.
at that tree for like the past hour.
Go talk to them.
Good one.
Excuse me.
Like, go check and see
Maybe
if they
they're
died.
being enemy protect.
I think they died. I don't think we should look. Maybe the police will think we
Hey.
killed them.
You can go talk to them if you want, okay?
Tell them to poke it with a stick.
No, I don't know them. I don't want to talk to them. They're probably a dead body.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Go
they
and
won't
fix your
talk.
shit
You
then.
don't even want to
get
poke them with a
E.
stick?
coli. No, I don't want to get E. coli.
I could give you my broom to poke some
I
fists.
know, but you.
I'm gonna beat them with the broom to make
puked
sure
in my
they stay
mouth.
dead.
Let's not. Come on.
a dead body. They're reading their book.
Oh,
underneath the
sorry,
tree.
I didn't mean to.
Oh.
Imagine reading.
Create a problem.
No, it's
I
alright.
can't read.
Honestly, I should have been dead a long time ago.
Are you dead?
Me too.
I should have been a long time ago, honestly.
I think most people who have been here for a while
Then if you
have that opinion.
knowledge, why don't you just go die?
I died once. It was really cool.
I think the problem is that every time I have been in a life or death situation and I should have died, somehow I've been lucky enough to, not die.
You should do what
You know
I do
what?
and
You-
die and then come
you
back
should
with
take
cool
that
eye.
as an opportunity to open up a barbecue restaurant.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Patches, I think you just want a lot of new places to eat.
Can you please help Tim get when you open the barbecue?
South Korean barbecue.
Are these your
They have good
words?
popcorn chicken.
That one is.
Korean barbecue has amazing popcorn chicken, which is like chicken
Soon
nugget,
to be,
but crunchy.
Yeah.
But would you ever want to eat?
For
chicken
working
and
through
popcorn that's really
paperwork, getting
bad?
her registered as a citizen.
No, they're tiny. Like, God, you're
I see.
come on,
Yeah.
God.
No, I'm not.
Let's see.
Can't quit
That
doing the
means
thing.
Patches.
Yes.
Tired.
Other people
The
look
other one's
after
name is.
Callie. Yes.
I do it.
Yeah. They also have a room here in the dorms. So one of the members of the guild.
Stop doing that.
When are you showing down with the boss man?
And you are?
Cassius. I'm also one of the
Understood.
guild members.
Within at least towards the end of the month.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Didn't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I realized that.
Oh my God.
And whenever I'm out on
Nostrils.
missions, I tend not to
Whenever he feels
What?
advertise
What
myself.
did that have to do with anything?
Completely understandable.
I always have nostrils. Oh.
You can call me 7 if you like.
7.
Nostrils.
Like the number.
Yeah. I
I
just
always had
knew
nostrils.
another 7. Small. And
Oh, I'm definitely not the small child. No.
Yeah.
I've met them.
I have no idea.
Any...
You got ears.
I
So
would
do
say
you.
most people have ears.
That's ableish.
What?
See, this is what I mean when I say dumb.
I could go for one of those potions, actually.
Which one?
The one that makes me sleep.
My-
Well, helps me sleep. Whatever.
Okay. Do you need it now? Because all my potions are located at the Familia Engineer Mansion. I can leave and jump
What is your
box.
wisdom?
Please.
I'm not in the corner. I can't give you my wisdom.
Alright. I will be gone.
You're in the corner of the tree.
for
Yeah, but I'm not
You're
in the corner of the lotus.
of the courtyard.
10 to 12 minutes, okay?
You're in the corner of the courtyard.
Would you like me to put a portal there?
I only
for
get
you,
my
or is it your
wisdom
own
when
way?
I'm in the corner of the
Hi.
lotus.
I got my own way, but thank you.
Alright. A
Hi.
misunderstanding
I'll be
on my
back.
part.
I'll be here.
Gotcha.
Wait.
You.
Would you
and
like a fun
come
candy?
with me.
Oh, okay.
Is it cotton candy or
We're
soda
going
flavored?
to Decontaminate you.
Because
It
other
is.
than that,
It's
Do you have any?
it's a special
whatever it
flavor.
was?
Only the garden lotus sells.
I assume you have no idea what that's about.
Drugs.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna go and do my
I got
thing.
it from,
is there candy
Hamish.
that'll make me feel happy?
Cocaine.
I
What?
don't know
No.
if it will make you feel happy. It will make you feel something interesting.
What Albert told me.
Give it.
Alright, she will hand you a tiny candy. It's like a hard candy. As it dissolves on your tongue, your entire mouth goes numb. You have dentist mouth for 5 minutes and cannot speak properly.
I hate you. Fuck you.
Language.
You gave her drugs.
Alright.
I'll be right
That's
back.
that's illegal.
Hey, I
I'm gonna
got it
call
from
the police.
Hamish. It's not a drug.
That,
Police. I told you it was cocaine. I told you.
cocaine doesn't make your mouse go numb.
Yes, it does.
Hello and thank you for the follow. I have not been paying attention to chat at all. But thank you.
Axes, don't take candy from strangers.
This is my home now.
No, we're not.
Yes.
I mean, it might get a little wet if it rains.
Why can't you choose color or like the thing over there?
Because the Blacksmith's Forge has a lot of dangerous things in it. Also, might get in the way of the Smiths, and I would not want to, anger Miss Blaze. I've seen what she can do. I'd rather not be on the receiving end.
Yeah, she threw me out of every tree.
Yeah, I'm still not happy about that one.
Blaze is cool.
I'm sure she has her positive attributes, but still. I don't know her, so I can't speak to them.
I know her. She's forever.
Anytime any kind of food is advertised with fun in front of it, expect something like that to happen.
I want you to feel happy.
Don't listen to people that tell you that. Yeah, don't listen to them if they're gonna give you candy.
I don't normally like candy. I only like cotton candy flavored things. I don't even like normal cotton candy. Normal cotton candy sucks.
Yeah, I do.
It's kind of unsatisfying. You put it in your mouth and it's just instantly gone.
Yeah, that's why cotton candy flavored things is more satisfying, especially when they're the tiny marshmallow people that you bite their heads off.
I could just go be a cloud if I wanted cotton candy.
It's about like eating
Clouds
as a
aren't
cloud.
real. They're holograms projected by the government.
They're not true. I bet you believe in the air.
I bet you've never touched or seen a cloud up close. Duh.
I have.
You can't touch that, and you've never seen one up close. Smoke just goes away. No, smoke will just go away.
Excuse me, did you just tell me to
Clouds, they
shush?
stay. That's why. Yes.
I was going to ask if you wanted to go touch a cloud. We fly, remember?
No, because I don't want to touch government hologram.
It's not a hologram.
Yeah, but you should go touch some grass.
They're already outside, though.
This is not grass.
But they are outside, which is where the saying comes from.
Dirt.
She has pica.
I'm not a Pokemon. God, that's a stupid thing to say.
What this?
You okay over there? Seeing things?
No.
She's going crazy.
Yeah, I see dead people.
That was a movie.
I don't know. I see a lot of things. I have an eye. I have two eyes. You do too. You see things everywhere.
Yeah.
Look, I have rope now.
We don't desist. Spit it out.
Yeah.
We don't eat
Shamble!
rope or dirt, okay? Rope is not the kind of fibers that you need to get in your diet.
A fiber?
Fiber.
If we need fiber, why don't we just eat clothes?
Because it's not the right kind of fiber. Our body can't digest that kind of stuff. Or at least mine can't. And I'd rather not find out if yours can. Last thing we need is a hospital visit to go get your stomach emptied out.
Hospitals are overrated. They don't exist.
They do exist.
No, they're not. It's just a ploy to keep my mom away from me.
Well, as someone who's spent a lot of time in hospitals over the years, I can tell you they're not a ploy. They do exist.
No, they were made by the government to keep my mom away from me.
Actually, beginning off, hospitals weren't made by the government. They were made by people who wanted to learn how to treat the various ailments and illnesses that were plaguing the people of their times. And I mean, medicine has come a very long way since the beginning. I mean, even these days, there's cloning facilities and things of that nature. Able to fully transfer someone's mind over to a new body if they really wanted to. It's expensive, but it is possible. And then hospitals that take care of the hurt and the sick. Which is, honestly, where most of the people should go to whenever they're out on a mission and get injured, but they come back here because, well, it's free. For the most part.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Yeah?
Stand up.
Hand. Upsy daisy. Come on. Get your feet under you. See? This is why we go outside. You almost forgot how to stand up. Have you met Shambles before?
No. What is that thing?
Is that Shambles?
Nice Shamble. Come say
I
hi.
lit on fire.
Come say hi.
He's not on fire.
Brab.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can say hi to him. Be nice.
He's big.
He is big.
And weird.
He is big. He's friendly.
Sometimes he's smaller. He grow and shrink when you feed him.
Come on, it's okay. He's not gonna hurt you.
Are you perishing?
Long time no see, Shambles. Yeah. Shambles, I'd like you to meet Patches. Oh, careful, careful. Patches, this is Shambles. Would you like to shake his hand? It's alright. You could do what we do and do a fist bump, if that's what you'd prefer. See? I trust you've been well.
Hi.
Good to hear. I've been, well enough, yeah. Been looking after this one for a little while now.
Hi. My name is Patches.
Mm.
And I used to have a friend named Peanut.
You still have a friend named Peanut. He's just not here right now.
Patches!
What?
You should climb him.
Why?
Be nice.
Does he want that? Does he like that?
You can ask him yourself.
He don't mind.
But can I climb you?
That's a thumbs up.
He must see. Come on.
So, from what I've been told, I'm actually kind of good for you, in a way. It's the reason I don't do handshake. Is this hand. Was told that's actually kind of like food for you, in a way. Yeah.
Don't tell him that he's gonna eat you.
What did you do? You broke my chain.
You won't eat me.
Why'd you do that? Look what you did.
Sorry. Hey, sorry.
That was weird. It's all weird now. Look what you did.
You know you don't have to entertain them like that.
Cheeto.
And you are.
Ren?
Look what you did to my chain.
What's your least favorite?
She messed up my chain.
Hold on.
I don't even know how you did this. How did you do that? How'd you fix it? I tried to do that and it didn't work. It's dumb.
I mean, whenever you're able to put a little bit of a current through it in order to get it to align itself. It helps.
On the internet.
I mean, I guess I go by my username on the internet, but in real life,
What's
I
your
just go by my
username?
name.
Well, obviously in real life.
I didn't know what she's doing.
Nobody's gonna walk around.
Swatting
You
at the
have
fly.
a fly constantly following you.
Mm.
And not a fly don't exist.
It's probably because you smell bad.
You're the one with stains all over your clothing.
It's not stains. It's discoloration. It's
It
old.
got spots all over.
And I'm trying to give you options, right? You could choose.
Mind your temper.
Three-letter name.
And you.
Why the N?
You don't hit people.
really close to me. I got scared that she was gonna hit me. She does that a lot.
I guess.
You hit me a lot.
Cause you hit me.
You hit me the moment you met me. Shut up.
I mean,
Yeah, cause
they are
there
right.
could only be one.
You're not the only child in the world. Stupid.
Well, I mean, it's all a
Probably the
choice at the
E.
end of the day.
I guess.
If you're thinking about
I'm
the
not
arena,
wrong.
wait a few more weeks.
What that even mean? That's ominous.
Was it?
Hi.
Hi. Patches knows what I'm talking about.
Do you blink?
On occasion.
Not the strangest thing.
Typically when you're not looking.
Okay. Oh.
What that even mean? That I'm not afraid of you. I could be rough.
May you have a wonderful day.
That's not what
Hey,
I
boys.
said. I asked him if he blinks. What?
Oh,
What are you on
said
about?
something. He said something.
Yeah, he says a lot of things. So do you.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of talking and communicating with people.
Tree person.
Mm.
Like,
Favorite licorice was, and
like,
laid on the floor of a bathroom, and
Yeah, you're right, that's a leg.
single time they ate
Can you throw me again?
and evaluated.
I would ask that you not.
No.
Thank you.
It was something.
So yeah, psychological warfare.
Can you
By the
throw
way,
me?
how have you been recuperating, Kelly?
Really think about their life.
I've been okay.
I think we need to like hide you somewhere so
I didn't die.
another place.
I have life.
For fucking corporate warfare.
I mean, it's just
It still
At
hurts
least your face
sometimes.
doesn't look all banged up and whatnot, so it's good enough, I guess.
Hey, we're not sauce.
Well, my favorite response I've ever gotten from
What?
the name. Least favorite.
She grew nostrils.
Someone got super defensive.
I always had nostril.
Insulting me.
My nostril always there.
Their friends answer the question the rest.
No.
But
Think you just blind?
fuck you. You know
Wait,
No.
I always had nostril, right? I always had the nostril.
She
You're
looks
like-
down
you're
at
like-
you. She can't even see
You're
your
like
nostrils
you're like 1
now.
foot tall.
Oh my god.
I've never
Exactly.
seen like the bottom of your nose.
I see
I
up
don't
her
know,
nose perfectly.
You have power like special robot power.
That's
I'm
racist.
I really
not sure
don't.
how that works.
Why would you have a special
Also, I'm not even a
power
robot.
to look at children's nostrils? What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Not a robot, but you are a construct of some sort,
Do
yes?
you think people have?
I've been told I'm closer to a magical golem made of clockwork than an actual robot.
Alright. I just wanted to ask to make sure. Didn't want to be assuming things and get it wrong.
Listen, I don't even know the right
Lifting my
details
hair.
of what I'm supposed to be because I'm the last one, as far as I know. So it's not like I can dissect myself. Or,
I like your
You know.
eye.
No.
Which one?
What about the different chassis?
Both.
Do you have anything like that?
Oh, thank you.
It's not like that.
You
The
want
chassis
one?
itself looks like a standard dwarven clockwork with some
What?
synthetic skin.
You want an eye?
It's the core. That's the thing that's keeping me going,
have
and that's the thing that has the most mystery around.
But do you
That-
want one of mine?
I see.
No,
Magic of some sort, I'm assuming?
you should keep your eyes. Stop doing that. Hey.
I know it's made from the coral of a special river down north.
Mm.
The coral has a tendency to absorb heat and water to produce steam.
Stop.
Then it goes in hand with what I am, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I could call it magical.
Perhaps unique geological properties then.
Yeah, but I'm not that interested in knowing what I am. If that makes any sense. I am what I am, and that's good enough for me.
I mean, I'm a bit of the same way, but I would like to know how I operate at least. Have a little better understanding.
I don't blame you. It's just
Hello.
sometimes you learn stuff that you don't actually want to know.
What's your name?
Also, if you'll excuse me,
Yeah.
I gotta go talk to that fairy over there. There's information I gotta relay with
What's your
them.
least favorite letter in your name, Patches?
I don't know. T?
T? Really, the T? I don't know.
I
Remember something, I guess.
what? I don't have. I don't know how you can hate a letter. I don't feel like.
Well, I'm not saying you hate it. Right, okay. See, I feel people get the wrong impression of that question, right? You know, you don't hate the letter, right? You can like all the letters in your name, but one of them you like a little bit less, right? Like for me, my name's Cheeto, right? I have two E's. The second E gets irritating, alright? I'm just saying it. I'm just saying. Okay? If I could have my name spelt out, and I just have one E, less repeated letters, shorter, easier, right?
Well, my name is Patches. P-A. T-C-E-S.
Okay.
Also, if you only had Bunny in your name would be Cheto.
That's true. But in just talking hypno-theoretically, right? If I could have a single E.
I'm gonna call you Cheese Curd.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I think Cheeto would
that
still
works.
be shorter.
Well, it's not about making it like shorter. It's easier, right?
Perhaps. I mean, I get that,
Cheese curd.
For me, my name is Kassius, but for most people I go by Cass. Because it's easier for them.
Okay. What's your least favorite letter in your name, Cassius?
Haven't really thought about that one too hard. Maybe ZI?
Generally, people don't think about their least favorite letter in their name. Just the fun of the question.
Yeah.
The second I, did you say that?
There's only one I in my name.
There's only one I, okay.
Yeah.
Any particular reason?
Because it's a letter I, but it sounds like E.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that
just off the top of my head.
Alright, that's your gut instinct reaction is I. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Did you know that there's people that don't like the taste of water? And those people are dumb.
Well, I mean, hydration is very important.
Yeah, and they only drink things like soda or juice. And I'm just sitting there like,
Yeah, that's true.
ice juice.
I mean, water is very good, but every once in a while, like,
You
water
look
is
like
just,
you're made up
it's not
out
that
of
great.
several different types of psychedelics.
Maybe.
No.
Can I try eating you?
No.
Um.
You already attacked the burger earlier, you are not attacking someone else.
I asked permission.
You did, but we don't try to take...
nicely.
We don't take bites out of people.
You didn't even let them answer. They could have said yes.
I'm sorry, but I would have said no.
But you don't have to give me your skin. I don't want your skin. You could give me something like to lick to see if you turn like psychedelic thinking.
see you're making new friends.
Where do
Yeah,
I
they
go?
want to see if I. They want to see if I
The
taste like
waterfront
psychedelics.
district.
Which waterfront?
Zombies ripped it
What's
off.
the waterfront?
Hmm?
Oh. Well, eat the zombies.
I have. They don't taste good.
But they're rotting. They probably taste really bad.
I would hazard a guess to say yeah to that.
Yeah.
Mainly washing the bar if anyone needs to
Yeah.
or still a drink.
So I guess kind of going on to the question you were asking, what's the least favorite letter in your name?
My second eye, as it's silent and serves no purpose.
See. Silent letters are kind of cheating. They count, but they're just super easy to choose.
Are you a doll?
My creator originally based me off of a doll, yes. My skin is porcelain and my insides are metal and hydraulics.
I see your butt.
Sorry for that.
Because I have quite a lot at the moment.
It's okay.
I am not a fan of the ocean, unfortunately.
Pond.
That works too, though I'm burning it off by sprinting around all over the place and checking on things.
Also less likely to damage your switch.
That too.
Also, if you're running around, would you walk and talk with me?
Understood.
I was asking Ryesh earlier about something, and he mentioned something along the lines of a mana battery as a possible solution for it. Are you capable of making those?
Making mana batteries? They are simple enough. I should be able to make them.
He indicated that...
I'm assuming this is for your suit or for something else?
Something else. I won't go into full details of it, but it's basically for emergency use.
Understood.
Actually, I guess I kind of have to go into full detail on it because I need the receptacle made for it. Thinking something, maybe a little bit bigger than hand-sized.
That should work.
He also mentions that the mana steels that I got from one of the quests would be a large component of it.
It would definitely work as a conduit for it, as mana would probably flow quite easily through the conduit.
What did she find?
Magazine.
Did you...
Do you know this?
Did you bury her?
In my sleep.
I just came here and she was like this. I didn't do it.
Alright.
Not my fault.
Right.
You look stupid.
She called me a sandy bitch. I don't know what that means.
What have I said about using those words?
That means dog. And not a bad word.
Depends on the context that it's used.
Not dog, I'm a human.
Oh, you're not. You're a child.
But...
Same thing.
Sorry.
No.
It is fine.
Yeah, so... the idea was for... What are you wanting to do?
Am I in trouble?
I mean, I would prefer that you didn't use language like that, but... otherwise... And I'm gonna need to dry her off. Plucks a crystal out of the palm of his hand. I also picked this up off of a quest as well. It's an anti-magic crystal.
Ah.
It's from what Rayesh was telling me. Basically attaching it to a mana battery could allow it to expand its influence over a larger area. Temporarily, of course.
In theory,
but,
yes.
Um,
It would take some time for me to tinker with a little bit, but it is actually doable in theory.
Yeah, I was thinking about basically encapsulating it in some of the mana steel, so it's protected because it's kind of fragile. Basically having like a mana steel, like marble ball bearing. And then that gets attached to a mana battery. Turned on, basically creates a temporary anti-magic field.
It could technically work in theory, as it probably would use the mana as the power supply.
Yeah, that is how Rayesh was explaining it. Okay. But yeah.
Leave the materials, I guess you could say, at the workshop and put it up in the blacksmith request just for our bookkeeping. And we can definitely work on that.
I can do that, yeah. No. I'm going to keep the crystal temporarily. At least while you work on the battery portion and receptacle part. But yeah.
All I would need to do is just simply slot it in when the time comes.
Yeah. Alright, I will be sure to do that.
Understood. But I'll calculate the costs for you and try to get back with you with an estimate of how much that should cost. It shouldn't be too difficult to make.
Yeah, I have the 5 pounds of mana steels that I talked to you about previously. I'll just leave all of that there.
Understood.
At least I don't think it would take all 5 pounds to make one, maybe 2 or 3, but I don't know.
It would maybe at most take like a pound or 2 to make one battery.
Alright.
Or one receptacle.
Alright, so I'll still leave all 5 pounds, but yeah, I only really want possibly 2 of the
2
battery.
devices?
Yeah.
That should be doable.
Yeah. And of course, leftover materials could be put towards payment, or I can pay in credits if that's preferred.
Understood.
But thank you.
Alright, I'll get on that right away. No problem. Just remember to put it up in the blacksmith request for us for bookkeeping, but I'll get right on it.
Yeah, I will do.
You have a good day, Cass.
You as well.
No, those are some funny looking sand crabs.
I'm gonna pinch your toes.
Sand bath.
I'm the sand guardian. Guardian of the sand.
You were a bath. A bath in the sand. That's what I do.
I see.
Yeah.
Callie, is your clothes full of sand?
That's the cleaning part.
My mouth is full of sand.
Mine not. I experience in sand bath. I do that all the time.
I like it, it's crunchy.
Don't.
They're disgusting.
That's bad for your teeth.
My teeth are already super messed up. Have you not seen
Yes,
how
I've
fucked
seen
my mouth is?
language.
She has a point.
I know that your teeth aren't exactly great, but
No, they're not. They're horrible.
there's no point in making them worse by crunching on sand.
They're not getting worse. They're getting stronger.
That's not.
Because they're working out. No, I'm working them out.
That's not how that works.
No, I'm working. No! You just need things you have trouble chewing on. It's like working out your body. You're working out your teeth.
That doesn't. That's not how teeth work.
Yes, it does.
That's not how teeth work.
It is.
It's
it
not.
does. It is. It is how. Yeah, it is. It is.
How a teeth works.
It is.
You're basically grinding away your teeth.
You. Shut up.
You're grinding away your
doctor,
teeth.
She told me.
She's not a dentist, is she?
The same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Those are two completely different things. She doesn't know anything about teeth.
She also a dentist.
That's not true. You've never talked about that. Now you're just lying to me.
No, how do you know?
Because you've never talked about the fact that she's a dentist.
Maybe she is.
She's not a dentist. She's a doctor.
Would have said
and
something.
she's a cat. Yeah, she would talk about it.
Are you saying cats can't be dentists? That kind of racist.
That's not at all what I said. I just said that she was a cat. I never said that cats can't be dentists.
What that have to do? What that have to do with anything that she can't?
Stop trying to make everything a race thing. God.
I mean, you do it kind of often. It's not exactly a good look for you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm the racism police. I stop racism.
You are racist.
Not the real thing.
I'm not.
You're racist to Sharubas all the time.
I'm a racism expert. I know everything about racism.
I am smarter than you because my mom says I am.
Your mom probably thinks you're smarter than everybody.
My mom is a doctor. A nurse. But
Yeah,
same
mine
thing.
too.
Nurses do more than doctors. All doctors do is, here you go, take this medicine. You'll be fine in 3 weeks. Nurses actually have to clean up the patients. They know more than the doctors.
No, they don't.
I guarantee you've never had your doctor put an IV drip in you. It's always the nurse because the doctors don't know what they're doing.
She also a nurse.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's just a doctor. No, you're just making up stuff to make her seem cool.
No. She cooler than your mom.
My mom is amazing. My mom says I'm special.
My mom is dead.
That sucks.
Yeah.
My mom says I have autism.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
What do you mean?
Holly is cooler than your
What?
mom.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Holly's not. Holly's
has
weird. She dressed
Holly
up like a
has
taco and...
superpower.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah,
All
she's
she
cool.
has is the
She's
ability to have furry ears.
She's a witch. She's gonna turn you into a toad.
I want my frog.
I know.
Okay, she's gonna turn you into a pig.
No.
She's gonna turn you
You're a
into
pig.
Oh.
You're a young warthog.
She's gonna turn you into a plant for saying that to me.
I guarantee that she won't.
She's a witch. That's what they do. They
But I'm
turn
pretty
children
sure
into
she's
things.
not gonna turn me into a plant because I said you were a warthog.
Yeah, she will.
No.
I very highly doubt she would.
How do you know?
Because she's smarter than that. And she knows that she would feel bad for turning a child into a plant.
Kaz is thinking, I don't know about that one.
She's gonna turn you into a plant and then make salad out of you.
You can't make salad out of every plant.
Ask her to turn you into lettuce.
You're stupid.
No.
What's it like not being smart?
Let's not start this
What's it
again.
like being you?
You don't even know how to spell my name.
I don't need to.
You don't even know how to spell your own name.
I don't need to.
You kinda do.
No, I don't. I haven't needed it so far.
That's because you haven't need to write down anything because you don't need to write because you don't go to school yet.
I went to school when I was in Hiroyashi.
I didn't, and how am I smarter than you?
I just don't show my intelligence so I can catch you off guard.
You're a
think about
government
that.
drone.
Maybe I am. You
You're
don't
not
know
a very
that.
good one.
We're gonna have to find you a school.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
because
Why?
you still need to continue your education. It's important.
No, I don't. I'm fine. I'm smart enough. I don't need to.
You thought clouds weren't real.
Because they're not.
Okay.
Neither are birds. Birds were changed by Ronald Reagan.
Didn't even know who that is.
I don't even know who
I
said
don't know. I
this.
think he ran a hot dog stand.
Hot dogs are gross.
Yeah, your meat. They're meat goo inside of a meat sock.
When you put it like that, so much worse.
But that's what it is. And you want to know something even worse? The glue part of a hot dog is called a farce.
Meat tube.
It's it's a meat sack, but in the shape of a finger, and is stuffed with icy hot dog filling. Because the way you make the glue of a hot dog is you put ice in it.
I don't like that. They're gross.
Apparently,
Don't be racist to hot dogs.
Ronald
I'm gonna
Reagan.
be a racist to them because they're gross.
You eat chicken nuggets, even though chicken nuggets are also paste.
Yeah, but they're not in meat tube. They meat
But they
nugget.
I'm just
They
reading
are
this to read this.
technically a meat tube when they get fried
It's relevant.
because they get
Okay.
a layer of hard
40th
stuff.
president.
They become a meat.
They're not a tube. That's it. Yeah, they're better than a tube.
I mean, you could swallow the tube whole. You can't swallow a disc whole.
What are we talking about?
That's the point. You're supposed to enjoy it. You're supposed to bite in the meat nugget and then you eat it. What is the
What?
point of
Chewing
eating
food
if
is
you're not gonna
overrated.
chew it?
That's why I try to swallow my food whole.
Yeah, and you've choked a few times because
Then
of
why are
it.
you gonna die?
I have not choked. I just haven't been able to breathe.
That's choking.
The same thing.
No, choking is when you crush someone's windpipe.
That is another form of choking, yes.
Exactly. I was just not able to breathe.
Okay, you were suffocating, Zen.
No, that's with a pillow.
No. That is...
Yeah.
Don't matter because air is
Suffocation, no breathing.
Okay, then you were suffering from asphyxiation.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
That's the process of not breathing due to an obstruction.
I just pictured a construction site in my throat.
I think there's...
Those big machinery and
Okay.
then moving things down my throat because my throat is out of commission.
No more osmosis, Jones, for you.
Why? What the fuck you talking about?
One of the videos that I've pulled up...
Mrs. John.
Yeah.
The cool movie with Bill Murray and Chris Rock. There's a lot of fart jokes.
There are a lot of fart jokes, yes.
I don't know why, but fart jokes fill me with unimaginable rage.